Passport Bro, a man of American birth and raising who travels overseas to frolic among trafficked individuals for lower funds than what is required to have a basic girlfriend or wife in America.
Come on, man, fuck that!
The reason why black men are the worst partners is because y'all have the highest divorce rate. Black women have a high divorce rate only because overwhelmingly they marry black men. But when you take the coupling of a black woman and a black male out of the divorce statistics, black women have the lowest divorce rate of any group of people, with a black woman and a white male pairing having the lowest divorce rate of all groups.
Fuck that!
When you look at black males singularly as a group, everybody divorces y'all. Y'all have the highest divorce rate of any coupling, with white women and black males topping the list of divorces.
Get out of my way!
3 summers ago, the making of this video, in 2022, Glorilla burst into the scene with her smash hit single FNF, F Ninja Free, Let's Go. Not only was it a celebratory song of unabashed, unbridled sexual freedom for young ladies in the modern age, but it also married that with the technology of the day so that after your session with a gentleman, if there was an unwanted effect, you go to the clinic, have that taken care of, and then next week you're F Ninja Free again. A celebration of the marrying of sexual freedom with the technology of the day, where many young ladies are simply saying, my sexuality is on display for anyone that has the price to consume it. But it also means that for many young ladies, sexuality is their main bargaining chip that they have to offer in the modern dating arena. These days, a look on social media reveals women of all shapes and sizes unabashedly marketing their sexuality to the highest bidder. All in a display to show how pleasurable a session with them will be. They leave less and less to be desired. Little is left to the imagination. All that matters is, can you afford me? Correction. Can you afford my body?
If you're not wealthy, leave me the f alone. If you're broke, leave me the f alone. Can't afford me. I'm done.
Question: why is it that bums ask me for money?
In the fallout from the T-app and knowing how many young ladies are FNFing, many gentlemen are asking the simple question: why is it in a society where we're told that we're equals that I have to pay for your presence?
Man, fuck that! Get a job!
These men are predatory incels, thirsty dusties,
I hear the same 5 songs.
and should not be followed. I hope the next generation knows better from seeing what's happening. And most of them don't even get tested when they return and are over the oceans, over the waters, to frolic amongst underage trafficked victims. But don't take my word for it.
15 times a day.
The men are saying this about these boys.
It's pretty obvious to see that there are rules for thee but not for me in this modern environment. Young ladies are celebrating their open sexuality when they sing any song essentially made by Glorilla. And not only are they celebrating their open sexuality, but they're celebrating the fact that they can terminate what happens after that thing happens and the said effect happens. On the other end, guys that are saying, I'm not seeing anything in this market that I want and I'm looking somewhere else, they're not just slandered for it, but essentially told that they're INCELSs and that they are essentially not fit of even being in the presence of a woman. And you can imagine what men are saying to that.
Man, fuck that!
When you look at black males singularly as a group, everybody divorces y'all. Y'all have the highest divorce rate of any coupling, with white women and black males topping the list of divorces. So nobody wants to be married to y'all.
Get a new DJ!
And once someone marries a black woman, they stay married to us. That is why y'all are the worst partners.
Fuck that!
Let's say in this FNF Glorilla era that you're able to secure the relationship and you're getting the quote-unquote partnership that many young ladies say that they want. Well, there are plenty of memes about that and the prize, quote-unquote, that that's going to be.
Appreciate you, babe.
You're welcome.
So we can see here, yet again, if you're willing to pay the price, you can purchase sexuality and you can purchase niceness. More and more guys are saying what you already know.
Come on, man, fuck that!
And then if you're quote unquote lucky enough to win the prize of being with her and that something happens, you could go the Glorilla route, which is be free of the FNs, or you could go the my body, my choice route and collect cash and prizes for being a mother. And the celebration signals just that.
Hey, hey, hey! Look what I just got! Long time coming! You know what? Let me open it with you guys. Oh my god! Oh. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. Pay to the order of Nikki Oviedo. Thank you, for my son. Kyrie, what do you want? Kyrie, what do you want to go buy? You want to go buy your Luigi costume? Say thanks, Dad. About time you start doing something, bum.
We can see in her reaction that she feels that she's won a prize. Now, at the very end, she calls the man a bum, but he still provided the resources. And this is after him paying for her presence, and then paying for her sexuality, and then paying to wine and dine her. And maybe even they dated at some time, and instead of 50-50, she wanted him to be a primary breadwinner, which is probably why he's paying enough child support that she's happy to open the envelope. After all of that, young men are seeing these kinds of outcomes and are simply saying what, well, you already know what guys are saying.
Fuck that!
I think men should give a level of kudos to women in the modern Western dating market because they petitioned for not just the freedom sexually to be whom they want to be with whom they want to be themselves with, but they also have petitioned in many states, most states, to still have the tools to deal with the aftermath of those interactions should they choose to wipe those interactions away and, well, you know, my body, my choice. But if you think about a young lady like this, there is a man somewhere that 10, 15, 20, 50 years previous would have looked at her and maybe saw a wife. And now that man looks at this same woman and says, how many guys has she offered herself to potentially on the T-app for free or just for a good time? The same way that Glorilla is praising and emphasizing. And you have to ask men in this modern dating market, what is it that you want? Because maybe the greatest casualty in this new female sexual freedom has been femininity itself. What is it about a woman in a dainty sundress that is not revealing too much of herself that drives men crazy and has those men wanting to not just do nice things for those young ladies, but to take care of such a young lady? Well, what happens when you take that femininity out of women? I went recently to the expo in Osaka and I saw a large number of young American women and the characteristics were stark. They had a lot of flesh showing. Many of them were as heavy or heavier than I was, a lot of tattoos, and they were wearing sexually suggestive clothing, suggesting that what I have to offer any man is my sexuality. And for guys, what if you don't want sexuality up front? What if you want femininity and then sexuality? Well, Western women have said essentially that soft femininity is akin to slavery, that 50-50 is, well, you should pay for me like it's the soft femininity, but I want to be the strong masculine type of feminine that is accepted in a role model like Glorilla. Well, more and more guys from the West are saying, funk that. It is their right to say so, if everything is fair indeed. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment below. I'll catch you next video. Take care, guys.